Yeah, I don't know.
You're gonna come off as a total prick.
Plus, I mean, and if I preface it with nothing
Like, when
against
I say prick,
handicapped
I mean,
people, I'm
like-
gonna have some agency coming after me, like
Yeah.
they're gonna be standing outside my apartment picketing that I'm a prejudice towards handicapped people.
It'll be PEDAR, people for the adult treatment of
DJ's going emo.
retards.
Oh wait, we're okay.
PEDAR.
There's gonna be an army of short buses lining up outside my
But that's not how you get to work.
hilarious. Yeah. No, I take the L, which breaks down every morning. It's like, oh, I'm almost to work. Oh, but we're stuck in between two stops for a brake problem.
I think they should have like real pre-recorded messages, right? We're sorry. Shaquiza wants to talk to Shaquanda about where she got her nails done. The bus will be moving in about a minute.
Or like when they say the train is stopped momentarily because the conductor has to do business or something like that. And you see the conductor run to go to the bathroom and then run back.
Well, right. And the other
And then it stops
They should wear
again.
diapers
We're
like
sorry.
NASA.
The conductor forgot his giant
Seriously.
milkshake.
You know what the worst thing about the L like breaking down is you're in between two stops and you're thinking, oh, they're probably just waiting for signal clearance because that's a common occurrence. And then it says, your attention please, the engineer has stepped off the train.
We got 10 seconds. That was Black Cat Crossing here on Fearless Radio. This is the new music binge. Justin here with you, and I am with the guys of Black Cat Crossing. They're in the studio with me right now. What's going on, guys?
Hello, sir.
Hello. What's up, guys? Thanks for taking time out of your day to join us.
Oh, not a problem. We took some time out from slaying dragons.
I'm slaying.
Killing Republic.
What do you guys? Well, first off, can we get some introductions so the fans can put a name with the voice? What you guys do in the band?
I'm Tim, vocals, guitar, sometimes piano, synth work, general awesomeness.
Not to be conceited or anything. I'm Hunter. I play bass and keys live, and I also am what most of us here in the band and the project will consider the backbone of this project.
Tech support.
We call him the sled dog. We just throw a pack of cigarettes out there. It'll, you know, he'll do whatever we do. Go, boy, go, go, go!
All right. Well, again, thank you guys for joining us here at Fearless Radio. I'm looking at your website, and there's only 2 of you pictured, but there's 3 in the front. It was
We multiplied. They got us wet.
Well, actually, my name is John Robb. I guess I didn't get introduced.
I apologize. I didn't mean to jump in there.
I feel like the proverbial fat guy. Thanks. I have something to talk about with my therapist now.
I apologize. But like I said, you're one of the pictured members, though. When did you guys go about? Well, was there already a 3rd member in here, or did you guys?
Hunter came later. Like, it was me and John, and then came Hunter.
He was born of their sweet love.
Oh yeah, we got one more person in the studio.
Here,
What's going on? Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Eric. I'm actually the guy who did the illustration for the logo for the band, so I'm a
He's
good
our
buddy.
cameraman.
And
It's
I'm,
kind of a big deal right now.
I'm shooting the footage of this live
He's
event,
our
so
cameraman.
look for it later,
He's doing a
folks.
bad job because
Yeah.
he's talking. He's supposed to be behind the camera.
Yeah, we were talking earlier. I was wondering what you guys were doing, and you got big hopes. You're going for VH1 behind the scenes in 10 years.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
Get a
This
little
is the
behind
part
the
where
scene.
like someone falls deeper into drugs or some addiction.
This is where the band breaks up right
Yeah,
here. I'm
yeah,
going to do
before-
something to break you guys up right now.
And we wanted to take this time to let Tim know that pedophilia has nothing to do with feet.
What?
Really? I don't even know where that's going. I don't understand.
Did I say that? Whoops.
I don't understand.
Anyways, all right. So you guys are going to be playing the Metal Shakers on the 28th for a birthday party.
My birthday.
Your birthday.
Yes.
How old are you going to be?
My birthday, 25.
25. So there's going to be drinking.
I'm in a 12-step program, so I mean there will be drinking, but I can't partake.
All right. Fair enough.
I'm like, when I say 12 step, I mean 12 drinks is the step.
All right, see, there you go. I don't know any better.
I know. I'm sorry, I lied. I promise I won't.
That's cool. I left out one of your members during introductions, and you just made me look like an ass. It's cool.
We're even now. We're totally even.
All right.
Clean slate.
We were talking. You guys have another recorded piece that you're trying to get out as soon as possible.
We're in the mastering process of GFYMC, which stands for Go Fuck Yourself, Mr. Cheney. I coined that phrase because I got sick of people giving me LOL and WTF. I'm like, this is what I respond with. And then we adapted it as the album concept name because it's funny.
Do the songs have anything to do with that, or was
it's just randomness. It's just randomness.
Yeah, there's like a couple politically motivated songs, but mostly we stay out of it. I think the closest thing that we get to politics is more or less, what's the name of the freaking song?
You don't even. Yeah, it's a spoken word song that we don't even sing on.
Yeah,
and it's more or less.
You're obviously very political then.
It's more like conceptual. Like, not necessarily super political. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a lot of quotes from like people juxtaposed together with music over top of it, such as like Kennedy and John Lennon. You know, kind of like, but it's not necessarily, it doesn't have a mission statement or anything. It's just like them paired together in ironic ways.
All right. We were talking, you were an original member, is that correct?
That is.
How about did you end up joining the band?
Well, I actually, John and Tim rent out practice space at a recording studio here in Chicago, Paragon Studios. And I originally came there as an intern after just getting out of...
So you were actually working like at the building that they were practicing at?
Yeah, and happened to wander back to their cave in the back of the recording studio and met both of them, and eventually started, as time went on, started to become more and more involved with the project. They needed some help with some things that I was very capable of, and so we kind of basically worked out
a deal.
Yeah. It generally involved booze for fixing our computer time.
Yeah.
Been like, hey man, here's a case, make this work.
All right. Well, you guys were talking like you guys do multiple things in the band. You don't just do one instrument. Like you have your hands in a lot of things.
Yeah.
Is there any thoughts of adding another member so you don't have to keep doing that?
We're shopping around possibly for drummers / multi-instrumentalists, just because a lot of the stuff we do is through Ableton, which is like more of like a DJ program. So a lot of the music is pre-written, and it's like the more parts we can like just say, here, play this to somebody else, it makes for a better live performance.
Yeah.
Which is kind of the ultimate goal. So yeah, definitely, but it's like finding the right people that fit the bill.
Right, we sort of like took Prince's or Trent Reznor's approach to how they go and have their projects run. Where like Trent Reznor and Prince pretty much has equity in the project and control over everything. And then on an as-needed basis, we bring in people. So if we need a drummer or two or a DJ, we'll bring that in, and that way we don't have to worry about saying, hey, I have an idea for a song too. We pretty much maintain control of that, and we can go and play smaller, large venues that way because we have some of our backing tracks done.
So you can play with backing tracks, like have you guys done that before?
Oh yeah. That's pretty much how we practice, and then we've had drummers come in where they play along and we'll drop out certain drum tracks and be like, you play this rhythm or whatever. But basically, I mean, the main concept is me and John are the songwriters, and we kind of write the songs, and then pretty much everyone else is filler musicians. I mean, that's not to say that's the way it's going to be going forward, but as of right now, that's what's worked.
All right. So kind of a band by committee, if you will. Like,
right.
All right. Yeah. It's interesting. Life One. Whenabouts did that come out?
That was spring, like April, right?
Yeah, we actually, it came out in February. We ended up going and doing the RPM challenge, which we pretty much had to write an entire album in 1 month. We were tossing around a whole bunch of ideas forever and a day, but it never really seemed to come together. For those people who don't know, the RPM challenge is essentially you have 30 days to write and record the entire album. And we had a lot of song ideas, but nothing solidified. So we pretty much got, a plethora of whiskey and, you know.
I need brand names if we're gonna be talking whiskey.
Maker's
Maker's
Mark. all the
Mark.
way.
Maker's Mark, nice.
Maker's Mark. That
Jameson
and
on occasion.
whatever is on the bottom shelf at Jewel.
We like killed ourselves for a month and managed to make it work.
It's basically your
roundabout
liver
sort of
stage right
way.
now.
So, and I mean, because of the time restrictions and everything, a lot of it was rough mixes, and so we picked the ones that we thought would be best for a demo, and now we're kind of going back, and the full album will be GFYMC, but we want to kind of remaster and make everything sound as pretty as possible first.
All right, well, awesome. What do you guys like to do? Well, we were just talking about. Well, you guys haven't made it no secret that drinking is a hobby of yours. Not that I'm going to make you guys sound like alcoholics or whatnot. I was just asking, what's your favorite drink of choice?
Manhattan. Perfect on the rocks.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, perfect Manhattan. Usually with Maker's Mark, but I can mix it up a little bit.
Personally, I like a nice pink squirrel. The moment's right. You just sit back, you know, just take in that fondant. No, whiskey all the way. I'm not really all that picky.
I'm definitely partial to beer.
Yeah, I'm like sort of a whiskey connoisseur where I could go and, you know, a nice rye or anything like that. You know, Johnny Walker.
Mixed drink?